Good Wednesday evening, Southeast Texas. Well, the bottom line is it's looking hot, kind of like today, and more humid coming up tomorrow across Southeast Texas. That means dry weather right on through the end of this work week and through the weekend. Scattered showers are possible coming up on Tuesday because of a tropical wave, and because high pressure has moved towards the north and away from our area. We'll keep low chances late next week as we continue with the drought. Unfortunately, weed and grass pollen back up to moderate levels today, and so is mold on your Southeast Texas allergy report. No rain expected tomorrow, highs close to the triple digits, most locations, and we'll see triple digit heat indices. But the UV index will continue to feature extreme values coming up tomorrow, so don't forget the sunscreen. This is the next 7 days in Beaumont. This is what we're forecasting as far as the highs. So looks like Friday in pink, Saturday in pink, Sunday in pink, and Monday in pink. That means that we will see near or record high temperatures coming up through that time span. Then our highs may actually cool a little bit by Tuesday and Wednesday as moisture moves in off the Gulf of Mexico associated with a tropical wave, and that high moves further off towards the north. Otherwise, the drought monitor, which will be released and updated tomorrow, we do expect this extreme drought area over Jasper and Newton counties to further expand coming up in this update tomorrow. But as of today, we're about 11¼ inches below normal since June 1st at Beaumont. So the drought continues to worsen. Tomorrow, the wildfire danger will be very high from Jasper and Newton counties, the northern half of Hardin counties up through the lakes area. So keep that in mind. And again, no rain, so the drought is expected right on into Sunday to further worsen. We may get some isolated showers, particularly here in the Triangle. And I'm not going to go any more than about a 20 to 30% coverage, as that tropical system could stay well to our south. And though the high does weaken a bit and moves off towards the north. I've heard forecasters, old forecasters, tell me many times before, you don't forecast rain in a drought. So we'll keep very low chances. Again, the best chance coming up on Tuesday. But it does look like that high will be far enough north that some of us may be lucky enough, particularly in the Triangle, as we head into early next week. Weak front pushed on out in the Gulf of Mexico. That's what brought us the nice morning this morning up in the lakes area. And that will be a continuation coming up tomorrow. In the upper levels, trough of low pressure, which guides low-level surface features like fronts, pushing on off to the south and east. So that's why the front came through. The upper level high over towards Clovis, New Mexico. That high is going to be key to whatever happens in the Gulf of Mexico. So right now, there's nothing out there. So models are they don't know what to do right now. Some of them want to form a hurricane, some of them just a blob of moisture. Where does it go? Does it go into Louisiana, come along the coastline? Does it go into Texas? It's just too early. Until an area of low pressure forms, modeling will wildly vary every time they're run. So very low chance at this point, as there's nothing out there per the Hurricane Center. So what's going to guide this? Well, it's the high, obviously. We've been stuck with the high for weeks on end over the Lone Star State. Guess what? It's coming back. It moved off to the west, allowing that trough to bring the front in yesterday. So here comes the high. So back up to triple digits coming up, unfortunately, the rest of this work week and in through the weekend. Then it will stick around over towards Missouri. So what happens with that tropical wave? Well, if this high is stronger, then it will shove everything into South Texas, this moisture that's coming in. This is moisture. This is not rainfall, okay? If the high is weaker, then this could move further to the north. But because we don't know that even there's a low where it's going to be, it's just guesswork at this point as far as whether or not we'll get a 30 or 40 or just a 10% coverage. Right now, I think the Triangle is probably going to be on the best end of this as far as rainfall. Too early to ascertain if this is going to be a significant storm. Probably not, from what I've seen. But again, with those waters out in the Gulf of Mexico so hot, surprises will certainly be possible. So we'll just continue to watch it over the next few days. Tonight looks like a relatively cool night up in the lakes areas. We'll see lows in the mid to upper 60s under clear skies. Triangle low to mid 70s. And then tomorrow, looking at hot, dry weather conditions as the triple digits once again greet us in the afternoon under sunny skies. On the Gulf of Mexico, slightly choppy seas around 1 to 2 feet are expected. We'll see west winds at 5 knots in the morning, turning southwest at 10 to 15 in the afternoon. High tides at Sabine Pass at 5:42 a.m. and 3:29 p.m. Water temperature 89 degrees, untouched by any storm out in the Gulf of Mexico. Tonight, clear and slightly cooler as winds become calm. Mid to upper 60s lakes, low to mid 70s in the triangle. Tomorrow, a heat advisory will be north of Jefferson and Orange counties. Otherwise, lots of sun expected tomorrow with highs triple digits, most locations, in a south to southwest wind. So over the next 4 days, status quo, broken record again, no change. Hot and dry, becoming increasingly humid on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then what is that tropical system going to do? Will it become a system? Will it strengthen into a depression or tropical storm? Heaven forbid it does anything beyond that. We think it's probably going to go into South Texas, but again, that's very early. That's just speculation on our part. Again, we'll go very conservative, 20 to 30% coverage coming up on Tuesday. We'll keep a slight chance as we continue through the 8 to 10 day forecast across southeast Texas. So keep updated. Nothing to be alarmed at right now. Download our app. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.